Hey, Chris Johnson here. We're hanging tough through all these fucking cancellations and shit. There's one cancellation, though, that I don't give a fuck about. I know a lot of people are into this, so I'm not trying to, like rub it in your faces that this event was canceled, because I've had a lot of my events canceled, so I know how much it sucks. But the St. Patrick's Day parade in Buffalo has been canceled, and I don't give a shit. I think St. Patrick's Day is the dumbest fucking holiday known to man. And I think I probably said that before with Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is also the dumbest fucking holiday known to man. There's a lot of things that I can't rate. They all suck equally. St. Patrick's Day fucking blows. Valentine's Day fucking blows. St. Patrick's Day might be fucking worse, because they just don't fucking get it. The food sucks, number one. It's like corned beef and fucking cabbage. It's all dog shit. Fucking what the fuck have the Irish ever done in terms of food that has gotten you fucking excited? The biggest fucking claim to fame the Irish ever had with food is that they ran out of potatoes once. A fucking potato famine. That's it. That's all they got going on. Like, what the fuck kind of culture do you got when all you got is fucking potatoes? Now, I like fucking potatoes now, but let's be honest, man. If potatoes are your only fucking bullet in the chamber, you don't have a lot going on in terms of food. I don't like fucking how everybody gets decked out in green and they all fucking yammer by drinking all the time. Maybe that's my fucking problem with it. Just this fucking yammering about fucking drinking. Like, I don't give a shit if you drink. I'm not a big drinker. As a matter of fact, I barely drink at all. I'm just not a big fucking drinker. I don't give a shit about it. Look, if you like to fucking drink and get fucking hammered, I don't fucking care. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You do you. But I just don't want to do it. I have no interest in it. I don't want to get drunk. I'd like to fucking just be with it, like right now in fucking reality. I don't like feeling like that. It just, I don't like it. I'm not fucking into it. I'm not fucking into that fucking scene. There are two types of people who drink too. There are people who just love fucking drinking. I'm pretty cool with those people. And then there's also people who want you to know that they love drinking. You know those motherfuckers? Like, they'll be like, oh, I fucking love to drink. Or they're always fucking, like, counting. They're always telling you what kind of shit that they're fucking drinking. They tell you how many they had. They got to tell you their fucking exploits. They're like, oh, I got to go home and have a couple drinks tonight. Blah. Like, dude, shut the fuck up. You're a fucking fraud. You're not like one of those real alcoholics that I know that just likes to get fucking smashed because that's what they fucking do. Alcoholics don't really give a shit if you drink. They just want to drink. The people who drink because they want you to know that they like to drink want you to take part in the drinking with them. They think it's like this big, like, social construct. Like, we're all back in, like, fucking high school or college or some such shit. There was a reason back in the day, though, that was kind of, like, exciting because nobody technically was legally allowed to do it. The drinking age was fucking 21 when I was growing up. It's still 21 now, right? Is it 21 now? I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I always think back to, like, the time when, like, your parents would be like, oh, it was fucking 18 in my day. And then they changed it to 21. So listen, you want to go out and fucking join the army and get shot at 18, you can go ahead. But don't you dare have a fucking beer. You put that fucking Budweiser down, sir. Or ma'am. I don't want to be sexist here. A lot of fucking female soldiers. Those motherfuckers got bigger balls than I do. I ain't getting fucking shot at. Fuck that. Why the fuck is it, though, that people are so into letting you know how much that they drink? I don't fucking get it. And you see this shit during St. Patrick's Day more than like any other time of year. The last run that I was able to do before everything started getting fucking canceled was the Shamrock Run. And it was in fucking South Buffalo, and there's all these Irish assholes that live there. I lived in South Buffalo for 6.5 years. I wasn't an Irish asshole. I can't even say Irish asshole. Like, Irish asshole. I feel like it's a tongue twister. Irish asshole. Either way. But I'm not Irish, I don't think. I don't know what the fuck I am. I don't give a fuck. But they're like, hey, thanks for coming out for the fucking run. We're going to have some beers afterwards. And everybody's like, woo! Like, this isn't prohibition, assholes. Like, you're not doing anything scandalous. We're not hightailing bootleg liquor across the state line into fucking Chicago here. Like, everybody makes it seem like this is the plot of fucking Lawless, for Christ's sake. We're all fucking moonshiners. This isn't West Virginia, goddammit. We don't have the distilleries in the mountains. I don't want to be around, like, drunk assholes. For the most part. For the most part, drunk assholes are loud, obnoxious, douchey. I just want to punch them in the fucking face. Like, if I'm at a fucking bar, which I don't like to be at, and some fucking drunk starts talking to me, you know, they kind of spit in your face, you know what I'm talking about? Not intentionally. They're not trying to spit in your face, but the spittle's just fucking flopping all over the place because I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're, like, bumping into shit. It's like, it's unpleasant in most cases. If you just fucking like to drink and you don't give a shit what the fuck anybody else is doing, I'm probably going to be pretty cool with you. But if you're one of these fucking nerd, narc fucking assholes, then I fucking hate you. I fucking hate your fucking ass. I don't want to fucking hear about it. I don't want to hear about your fucking lame exploits. I got way fucking far away from hating St. Patrick's Day. But that's what I associate with St. Patrick's Day. That shit. Everybody's Irish on St. Patrick's Day. You know what the fucking saying should be? Everybody's a fucking douchebag on St. Patrick's Day. That's what the fucking saying should be. I feel like the whole purpose of St. Patrick's Day is to just hang out with a bunch of assholes and get shit-faced. Alcoholics call that Tuesday. Lame white motherfuckers call it St. Patrick's Day. And there's one thing I fucking hate, it's lame white motherfuckers. If you look around, most of the country's full of that. The demographics are shifting, though. Lame white motherfuckers are panicking. They might not be the majority soon. Hear all that horse shit from the fucking racists? They're nervous about it. I'm not saying people who like St. Patrick's Day are fucking racist. They're just stupid. Anyway, if you enjoy the St. Patrick's Day parade, I am legitimately sorry that they canceled the St. Patrick's Day parade. Because I've had concerts and fucking runs and shit canceled, and it's fucking depressing as shit, and I'm bummed out about it. So if your fun has been taken away because of cancellations, then I apologize. But just know that I think St. Patrick's Day is fucking stupid. I would never be caught dead in that fucking parade. That fucking parade could be outside my window, I wouldn't look at it. Parades in general are fucking stupid. I don't understand what the fuck a parade is. Just fucking walk by? It doesn't make any fucking sense. Parades are dumb. St. Patrick's Day's fucking dumb. But I am fucking awesome. And I'll be back Sundays and Wednesdays. That's when new podcast episodes come down. Podbean's the host of the cast. There's a website for that, app for that. Every fucking episode's there. I'm also on Apple Podcast and Google Play and Spotify. I'm on Twitter. That's at Johnson Hates You. Podcast's going to be in the Facebook timeline as well. And I'm still on Instagram too. Not as many running photos now that this shit's kind of winding down, but I'm still going to give you some hot shit. Me. That's in maybe 5 minutes.